take a 16-foot panel, cut it down to 8 foot and 8 foot. This one, the left one's exactly 8 foot, and this is just the joint. Leave those hanging. You'll use them later. This is a 8-foot green treated ski, cut with a 5/8 channel to the depth of slightly less than that. Okay, and to make a ski, just I cut a 45 and then use a planer, sander works fine too. Just make a ski. All right, get the panel laid out and put the ski beneath the panel, clamp the panel to it, and you're gonna use that so you don't have to measure, so you know where you gotta drill your 1/2-inch holes. So there's this channel, right, but this will fit in here, but this vertical one will not. So drill with a 1/2-inch wherever the vertical rods are, and you'll make your life a lot easier. Trust me.
All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Fuck me, I'm looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone can save me, and honestly, I'm not really sure.
All right, got the holes drilled, the thing got put in place, clamp it down. These clamps come in handy. I tried it a bunch of ways. This way works the best, that's for sure. Put the ski on, untreated top board, it's 4 foot. Bottom ones are 8 inches, and the exact same thing. They're treated, they're skis, just like that. Boom. Skis are temporarily attached with 4 nail gun nails, 3 inches. Took about a 12-inch board, doesn't really matter, to one side, drilled a 3/8 hole with 3/8 rebar. I'm cheap, so I didn't go all the way up, but you can't go all the way up. It'd probably be stronger, but oh well. Drilled a hole, hammered it through, boom, done. Right here, we're looking at about a 12-inch board, doesn't really matter. Hole drilled in, 3/8 hole about 45 degrees, and then there's another piece of rebar sticking out of it with a bend, and these two will get connected. You'll see that in a second. Do not attach this. Weld, square everything up, weld those 2 rebar pieces together, and then when it's squared up in the right position, then nail this down to the board. And then you're gonna need 2 shorter pieces, less than 8 inches, so they can fit inside here, right? And then I off-centered them. You don't even need to worry about measuring on it, but just off-center it so it's one side, because one's gonna go on each side. So this one goes on this side, and then right here, it's going to bend up to match this piece of rebar that will go alongside this section to reinforce this rod, because that's where it's going to get towed from. So pro tip, drill the hole and seat them before you bend them, because if you try to put the bent rod into the hole, it's going to be really hard. Let me
I like to be not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. I'm kinda stuck between a rock and a hard place. Do I work hard or live at my pace? You're only young once, yeah that's all great, but I also want a future where I'm okay. Living life is doing lots of cocaine. Wait no, it's living with no shame. Wait no, it's sleeping in on Sundays. I guess it's different for each of us and that's okay. Well I just wanna be happy, how to get there? Glad that you asked me. I think it's different for everyone. Some of us need work, others need fun. Some of us need purpose to overcome, but try to do what you love when it's said and done. Cause there's so many differences in each of us. Trust your gut, it can show you what you want. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days.
Well, all right, the first half is done. Everything's all welded up, boom, done. And then the only thing I added now is that brace to keep the skis from flip-flopping.
love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running.
So apparently my last video cut off, but what I was finishing up was this one. So this is the main panel, and it's attached to the brother panel, which is this one. And what I was doing down here is it's two 2x4s, probably about 18 inches long, ripped in half, and then nailed down to it. And I don't know, they're nailed together and down, pinching this fence, holding it in place. And then I just threw some conduit straps on top. That kind of helps hold it in place. And then on the edges, I'm throwing in, this one only has one, but I have been throwing in 2 fencing staples, one here usually and one here, and that just kind of keeps it seated in the channel.
Always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel...
So this is one complete unit, 16 feet, 8 foot cut down the middle. The first one has the outriggers, the back one's just connected to it. They can go straight, they can go 90 degrees, they're versatile. One person can move about 32 feet by themselves pretty easily. And the difference this allows us to do is we have the ability to, you know, maneuver on terrain, right? Because each of these panels in the center, there's about 6 inches of play if we go over humps and whatnot. And we can drive up and down hills and whatnot, and we don't have to worry about things tipping over or things not sitting to the ground because it's already doing that. And with this fence, you know, since it's for, you know, those 1,000 chickens out there, what we're trying to do is make it so the feeders that we normally pick up and move every 2 days, which sucks, we're just going to be attaching to the fence itself. So then when we move the fence via the four-wheeler, the feed and the feed troughs just come with it, right? And then what's going to go behind that on the panel itself is a shade tarp. So it's going to be shade tarped and have feeders, so we're not throwing up shade tarps anymore, so they can just have shade all the time.
No, I'm never turning back. I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing